What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a different type of video. This is going to be a card review that's coming out. No gameplay on it, but I'm going to be breaking down my thoughts. That's why it's more of a little of a quick, different video. So please let me know down below if you enjoy this video, and please subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're trying to hit 500 subs. So as the title says, ALIOTH, is this going to be the new meta breaker card? Is this going to be one of the new best cards in the game? It's going to be very interesting to see. So if you don't know about ALIOTH, they were previously a 5/5, and yeah, I mean, a 5/5 for this card would have been crazy. But as you can see in the most recent data mine for it, it's actually a 6/5 now, and I think that's pretty much more in line as to what it should be. And my reason for that is just because this card just seems incredible. And you see the deck on your screen right now is a destroy deck, and that's a destroy deck that I've been playing recently. Made quite a few videos on it. It's been no pun intended, destroying. But yeah, I'll explain why I've got that up as well. So if you don't know ALIOTH, let's break down what you can already read on your screen. But it says, on reveal, destroy all enemy cards played here this turn, including unrevealed cards. Like, that is crazy. Absolutely crazy that you can destroy unrevealed cards. Which is wild. Like, the power that it has is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, straight away you might be looking on reveal, I can counter it with Cosmo. You can, yeah, that's true. But obviously you need to know which lane it's playing in. If locations are going to be in your favour, then perfect. You can play armor. Also a good possibility to use armor so you can play it around. But yeah, they can only go in 2 lanes. Add Mystique to your deck. Add Mystique to your deck and get it in another lane. If like ALIOTH is really in the meta and so many people are getting it, there is counters around it. But this card is going to be such a good card to play down, especially if you know the lines that you want to do. For example, as I said, I've got the destroyed deck on your screen, and the card that you can see that's going to be very important to this is Electro, Wave, and Galactus. And what I mean by that is, imagine turn 4 Electro, turn 4 Wave, turn 5 Galactus, and then you play ALIOTH in that lane. It's GG. It is GG. You already have priority because you played Galactus and you're winning that lane, unless they've had like a Wolverine or a Nimrod that comes into that lane and you're now losing that lane. That's one of the possibilities of you losing doing this line. But in most scenarios, you wave turn 4, or Electro if you would have got it on the board, Galactus turn 5, and then you play ALIOTH down into that lane, and any cards they're going to play are going to be destroyed. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, that is such a dominating card. Like, the power that it holds is mad. It almost reminds me of I know the parallel might not seem that clear, but Spider-Man pre-nerfed of locking down the lane, you'd do like the wave turn 4, you do the wave turn 3, sorry, Galactus turn 4, Spider-Man turn 5, and you can't play anything turn 6. That's what it kind of reminds me of. But in this situation, it destroys all enemy cards played here this turn. So yeah, one of the other negatives that you could play this, if you're not doing that line, and you just, let's say you lock down a lane with Professor X, 1, and then you're in another lane, you're winning or you're losing by anything less than 5, so you can play this down in that lane. You play it down in that lane and you can win. However, if they're like playing, if you're not playing Professor X and you lock it down in the lane, and like I said earlier, if they have a Nimrod, that's going to spread it out across the board. You could destroy a Nova. It also could affect the board. There's a lot of different like ways that you can play around it, but to get an instant win of like Electro or Wave into Galactus turn 5 into this turn 6 is incredible. Like, absolutely mad. Like, I'm really excited for this deck, for this card. The only problem is the week that it comes out, you've got Hitmonkey and Snow God as the other spotlight caches, so it's not really the best. But yeah, I'm really excited for this card. I've got some alternative variants that you can see on the screen as well. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling. I believe this right here that you can see is actually base. I believe this is base, and obviously this is Dan Hip, and this is another variant, which is probably super rare. But base looks good. Not as good as these two though. But yeah, guys, let me know if you're looking forward to this card coming out. I am really hyped for it, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, let me know down below if you enjoy this type of video, if you want me to do more card reviews, and explaining what cards I could think like future cards could fit into decks, etc. Then please let me know down below. If you have enjoyed the video, please click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.